Let me ask you something. When you come in on Monday and you're not feeling real well, does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays?
No. No, man. Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
IRONWORX because it's where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came.
I love IRONWORX with Josh, Walt and Zack. It's like sitting in your front room having a cosy chat with your best friends.
Hi, it's Diva here, and I just want you to know that IRONWORX with Josh, Walt and Zack, it's definitely my favourite dose of reality. Come join the family and keep it flat.
Why sleep in when you could get your dose of iron in the morning? Listen to the IRONWORX.
This is Enlightened Dawn. Roses are red, violets are blue. IRONrealmmedia is the best on the plane. To this show, I will forever be true. You guys are truly the best, and I love you guys. I'm so thankful to have you in my life.
Do you like listening to space letters from Never a Straight Answer? Then tune in to the IRONWORX with Zack, Walter, and Josh. Break clear of the fear on the IRONWORX and become an Iron Scout.
Time to make the donuts.
Well, pitter patter, let's get at her.
Hi, this is Alan. I like IRONWORX because it's where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came.
I love IRONWORX with Josh, Walt and Zack. It's like sitting in your front room having a cosy chat with your best friends.
Hi, it's Diva here, and I just want you to know that IRONWORX with Josh, Walt and Zack, it's definitely my favourite dose of reality. Come join the family and keep it flat.
Why sleep in when you could get your dose of iron in the morning? Listen to the IRONWORX.
This is Enlightened Dawn. Roses are red, violets are blue. IRONrealmmedia is the best on the plane. To this show, I will forever be true. You guys are truly the best, and I love you guys. I'm so thankful to have you in my life.
Do you like listening to space letters from Never a Straight Answer? Then tune in to the IRONWORX with Zack, Walter, and Josh. Break clear of the fear on the IRONWORX and become an Iron Scout.
Good morning.
What is dark matter?
Okay, we don't know.
That's great. That's why it's called dark.
It's exactly.
Everyone knows all reputable information comes from random people on the internet. Tell me things, internet. The earth is flat. It's like school in your hand.
Okay, dark matter is something we do not know what it is. We believe the dark matter is there, but we have never detected it. Well, what I'm afraid of course, is that there is no dark matter out there.
There was one?
There is no dark matter out there. We need to think really hard,
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Oh, yeah, but it is a Wednesday, and a happy Wednesday to you all. Guess I shouldn't have waited so long to put on my glasses this morning. But welcome to the IRONWORX. Looks like we made it here this morning, that we took Monday off. And oh, what a day that it is. How you doing, fellas?
Not too bad.
Good.
I have a cat already, and y'all are all here, and yeah.
Yeah.
What more you need?
What more?
Really? Hi, sweetie.
Dang it, Hank just pooped and I lost it. Where'd it go?
Just walk around, you'll find it.
I was going to say, you will come across it.
Find it like that. Well, buddy, you're leaving a present for somebody today.
Beggars can't be choosers.
They like disappeared. I turned my eyes for 1 second to look at the screen.
Ain't got magic poopy. I wish yours was magic like that. No, yours don't go away, does it? No, it don't go away. No, that's Daddy's job, huh? Yeah.
One of the few good things about having Layla, the dog that doesn't like me, is that she does pretty good on command to clean up rabbit poop.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I just point and tell her to eat shit, and she does. Really convenient.
Really?
No, I'm dead fucking serious.
No, I know you're serious, fucker. Yeah. Oh, goodness. It's like that. I knew that was coming. The touch and the tap. Yes, I know, Miss Demanding. Well, I was going to type to y'all there in chat, and here we go. Already incatted. Yeah, incatted. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, missed y'all Monday, all y'all, for sure.
I'm sorry, I could not fall asleep. I was looking at a clock. I was like, I found out I didn't have to work Monday, and it kind of pissed me off. And I just couldn't fall asleep. But it's slow. I get it now.
Well, definitely mine was related to not having to work, but just not being able to sleep because I don't know, like I spent, the weekend we went and did some things. I hadn't been able to really go anywhere much since I've been trying to recover from overdoing it like I did. And unfortunately, in some of the, forums and the groups I'm in on like Facebook and just the myasthenia gravis community generally always say that, yeah, you'll mess around and be feeling great and go, let's do this thing, whatever it is, concert, go shopping, hell, walk around the block. You never know what'll happen to you with this fucking disease. And it'll have you down for months afterward trying to get back to where you were. And it's a hard climb back to where you were. So I spent, off and on like months, probably a month, trying to not spend 3 and 4 hours getting my eyes uncrossed after I wake up. So now it's, 30, 40 minutes. And then some days it's just a couple minutes, and then some days it just don't happen. And I sit around debating the eye patch kind of thing, which I did finally purchase during this period and found out that the general purpose semi-leathery, attractive, and don't look like some kind of, I'm trying to be a pirate costume type ones on Amazon are all too convex, concave, whichever it is. They poke out too far from your face to allow your eye to have cover and not be pressed against it so you can still blink or whatever. And that then negates the ability to wear a pair of glasses with them simultaneously. So that didn't work out like I thought it would, because I can't be totally blind in one eye and barely can see out the other because I can't wear my glasses. So that's not the solution. So
well, the answer is obvious, right?
I guess.
You just got to go Mr. Monopoly on the whole fucking thing.
Well,
you get yourself a monocle.
Monocle. I thought about it.
You don't have to
patch on one eye, monocle on the other.
Yeah, you don't got to jam it in your eye and wear it the whole time, but just wear it around your neck and you can hold it up every time you need it.
There you go. A good squink on it, and I'm good to go.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm not here to whine and bitch. Y'all all know I've been dealing with this for quite a while now. It's just good that I do have people that know it is what's going on. It's like, kind of look at you like a dog, like, huh? Because, you know, number one, most people, including doctors, have never even fucking heard of this fucking thing that I'm dealing with. And then when you go, well, it makes me tired, they're all like, wham, I'm tired too. So yeah, but when I get tired, I can stop breathing. So it's a little different than just needing a nap, you know? So, but I think I probably pushed going to the bank. Man, last night I definitely could tell I had done too much. Not too much, just, yeah, it's a whole thing. Again, not here to whine about that shit, for sure. But I do appreciate the shout-outs and the love here in chat. Again, I'll get to this keyboard eventually. She'll get tired of sitting here and waiting for me to pet her. Theoretically, anyway. Huh.
Have you been watching any of the Artemis stuff?
I mean, I've seen everybody and their mother breaking it down, laughing and joking and saying what a fucking ripoff it is, which is great. Means we haven't been, I guess. But I mean, we really didn't have to do anything but point here and there and go, I mean, what's this? And what's that? And why is this happening on these videos? And eventually people go, you know, you're right. That shit looks fucking retarded. So that when they finally thought they had it figured out, and that's the thing that I don't get. When we talk about the doofus alive, we talk about it's part of the ritual. We talk about that they have to reveal their bullshit to us as part of the fucking ritual. But still, my God, you would think at this point with AI where I could do whatever in my fucking phone, like messages on my phone, I can do phenomenal crap with AI. They could figure a goddamn way to at least make it look sort of like they attempted to do it. But no, the same old shit. Video screen overlays, bleeding through people and things and objects, and the escape out of the fucking rocket at the beginning, which they've really never shown us that standard operating procedure. Why? If it's a fucking basket that's attached and part of the whole system, what is moving it out of the way going to do that whole rocket fucking supports around it? That's what y'all did, was do that out of the normal procedures. Whatever. Anyway, it's been great to see the people on various things. Michelle's constantly pointing them out to me, going, oh my God, look at this comment or this whatever. So she's enjoying it as much as I am. And her sister as well, which is great to know that it has traveled that far at least.
Seems like there's a lot more people making fun of it than back in 2017.
Mm-hmm. But there are also those who backslid. Oh, go ahead, John.
I was going to say, well, just think how many people now look at it with a more discerning eye, just knowing that there are people out there that think the earth is flat. Well, say, well, no, well, look, we'll just watch this and we'll prove it to them. Oh. Well, what the hell?
Well, why can't you just walk over to that window and show us the earth? I've seen that in so many comments. Take that camera y'all are all bouncing around in front of and tossing that goddamn stuffed toy back and forth on, and walk over to the fucking window and just show us right there, all in screen, one thing, no cuts. And that's all the live feed, people saying that shit to them while they're doing their little fake interviews. And nope, that don't happen, does it?
And has anybody even bothered to remind them?
Cloud cover. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're right. That was a stupid. Like, they just dimmed the photo.
I know.
Like,
fucking retard.
Well, I don't even. Even if it's your job, surely somebody at some point, some overseer supervisor is going to be like, dude, you got to put forth a little effort.
At least get your cloud stamp.
Give me a separate nighttime shot. Would you forget about it and just do this 10 minutes before you came to hand it in? Like a whole separate nighttime shot. Ah, fuck it. We'll just use this one.
Well, we got this one already in the file. I don't have to fucking go to Telegram and wait for it to download and go to my Google Drive and figure out which numbers they are. And, yeah.
Look. You just throw a solid black right over the whole thing and you just turn down the transparency. They'll never know.
Oh.
We know.
You guys see Trump looks like he's starting to crack under all the lies they make him tell?
I mean, he was cracked when he got there, but what happened?
No, he put out a picture with him as like Jesus healing somebody.
Oh, yeah, Michelle. Michelle showed me that shit. I'm like, okay, so this really came from him or from his account?
His account on his platform. Yeah. That platform he started is his account. Yeah.
And people on that platform were calling him out on it big time. And now he's going after Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson. And
I'm going to try to play it.
He said Bridget Macron was prettier than Candace Owens. That dude from France.
Like, I haven't seen it, but surely somebody put up a side-by-side. Like, go to Brigitte Macron's social media, find whatever picture she thinks is the best one, the one that she put out there, the one that she okayed, the one that she approved. She says, yep, that's the forward public-facing picture that I want everybody to see. And then show me Candace Owens. Same. Put them side by side. Fucking nuts. Like, you know he can't even believe that. You know he can't believe that.
That's what Candace said. He's like, no, this is showing that he's losing it.
Dude, like, owned and ran the entire Miss America pageants. Like, you know he doesn't believe that. Where's that Dr. Trump quote? You guys go ahead. I'm going to pull up his quote and pull up the picture so everyone can see just the ridiculousness.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I mean, the people on his social media network, that True Social, that's like made for Trump, dude, they were all calling him out.
I didn't know he had his own platform or whatever. I just thought all this was Facebook. Or
well, it's because they kicked him off all the other ones there for a while.
Like you do.
Oh, baby. Careful. Hey, get over here.
Let's go. I gotta say stuff to people here. See the girl. What you biting daddy? Well, what you biting daddy?
All right, see if I can do this.
Had so much attention. You've had so much attention. Never enough. Never enough. Huh.
Yeah, it's
couldn't find a more comfortable. Oh, go ahead.
Getting interesting out there. I guess there's a bunch of countries telling the U.S. to stop with their closing the Strait of Hormuz. Like a lot of people in the Middle Eastern countries. Like, hey, this is fucking up our shit too, dude. Come on. We didn't sign on for this.
Well, he doesn't have the whole strait blocked. People can still get through the strait. He's just blocking all the Iranian ports. Nobody can get to Iran or out of Iran. So I have on the screen now. I don't think you guys can see it because I'm not sharing it on Teams. But is the photo that Trump shared on Truth Social.
That's crazy, dude.
That is absolutely nuts. A light in one hand.
Why would you do that?
he's laying hands on a patient as light is emanating. He's got a cloak and a robe. People around him are praying and looking up to him. There's demons in the sky.
Back there.
There's birds. There's a bald eagle and demons in the sky. And an American flag. And they jumped all over him. Like the religious connotations, the Jesus-like figure that he's portraying himself as, obviously.
Well, it wasn't depicted. It was me. I did post it, and I thought it was me as a doctor, and had to do with Red Cross as a Red Cross worker there, which we support. And only the fake news could come up with that one. So I just heard about it, and I said, "How did they come up with that? It's supposed to be me as a doctor, making people better."
Yeah, that's what a doctor looks like. When I got shot in the ear, that's what they sent me, was to the guy that did this. Because, you know,
yeah, with the light.
Doctors.
Somebody in chat said Martin Liedke wants to do an interview appearance. Yeah, Martin knows he's always welcome.
Here?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, we've been missing that dude for like a long motherfucking time. Like a long,
nobody's ever excluded Martin.
Not over here for sure.
I don't get onto his shows, his live streams as often as I'd like, or check out his videos as often as I'd like, but I'm still subbed. I still see him come across.
Yeah, jump in every once in a while. Yeah, I love Martin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
How many times did we interview him on Friday nights? Probably like 5 or 6 times we had him on.
Many times.
Yeah.
And over on back in the Truth Frequency Radio days, he would come over at that time of the day, whatever time that was for him, you know, where he was. Mm-hmm. But still, it was early for us. I can remember making the pictures with him in the thumbnail.
Yeah, Martin's great.
Hell, I'd even be willing to have Adam and John on. I'd be really willing to talk to Adam again. I ain't talked to Adam in years.
Apparently, Adam and Quantum have put out a book. I saw a thing when I hopped over on a picture Michelle sent me to Facebook to look at, or a video about cats or something. And the next thing that popped up was that Adam Meekin and Sanja, is that his last name?
Yep. Were you not here on Friday?
If I was, apparently not. No, actually, I did miss Friday. Remember, I was having a bad
that's
Friday.
Right. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. That's why I felt extra bad about Monday. Going, God damn, I'm gonna need a doctor's excuse at this point. I'm seeing that we're not the only ones that had a rough Monday, it looks like. Oh, you were just having a bad day because we weren't here, Melissa. Okay, so speaking of Melissa and Justin, shout out to you guys for being amazingly awesome, sending me some more Compressab and the brand new, never before seen, fresh Solomon Seal salve, which I haven't tried that yet. It's actually sitting here in front of me on the computer area because I was going to talk about it to you guys and say thank you so much on Monday, and that didn't work out. So thank you so much. Truly, my God, you rock.
Yes, and thank you again. I think I did thank them on Friday as well. I too got a package.
Nice, very nice. Trust me, every time I sit down to watch something on YouTube and I see my boy Justin about 3 clicks over to the profiles, I send a thank you out into the void there. Because it's been amazing. In fact, when I go to somebody else's house and say, hey, pull up this video to check this new band out or whatever, and suddenly halfway through a commercial pops up, I'm like, oh, wow, I forgot how annoying this really is. Because it's really fun. I'm still playing catch up. Boggle eye indeed, Pillsbury. Indeed. And Nemo here early in the day. What's up, brother? And it's the droop is part of it. I'm just playing catch up in chat about using tape. It's the droop of it, you know, does get bad, but it's the cross eye. That's the problem that I can't fix with tape. But it is better today. Who else have I missed? Here, let's see. It's a bear. Did I do that right? I did it. Oh, we were out and about on Saturday and stopped to eat and sitting there and where Michelle, I guess she'd run to the restroom or something, and her sister asked me, have you seen this whole, what's his fucking name? Panama Pete? What's his name?
I think that's right.
Tony Pete? Is that it? Anyway, she's like, have you seen this bullshit? And I didn't know which side of this bullshit she was talking about, because she can fluctuate sometimes. She still got the fucking Trump derangement syndrome. But I was like, yeah, I've seen it, and it's pretty ridiculous. And to kind of see where she was going to land on it. And she's like, well, it's obviously him. I'm like, well, kind of, yeah. And that fucking fake voice. I'm like, yeah, that cartoon fucking voice pretty much sealed it for me. People are so stupid. I'm like, yeah, I definitely have been dumbed down quite a bit. So that was nice to see. That in spite of
Generation Alpha. All right, go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just saying, in spite of her TDS, she definitely was all over that one. So what about Gen X, Z, Q? What is it?
No, Gen Alpha.
I didn't know there was one.
First generation to be dumber than the generation before.
Okay.
All these children in school right now, going through school. And I know that's wrong.
Like you can go back to the Civil War. Look at these 15-year-old kids.
Exactly.
I just heard this. These 15-year-old kids in the middle of a war zone writing letters back to their parents. I guarantee you every subsequent generation's been dumber. Right. Like, oh, fuck, I think I need a dictionary. And apparently an old one, because I don't understand.
Yeah. But no, like Gen Alpha is exceptionally dumber than the millennials before them, apparently. And all that's to do with these little black mirrors, in my opinion. And the computer, or whatever. A child should not, in school, should not have access to any of that stuff until at least like 8th grade, high school maybe. It should be pencils, and then you go to pens, And then you can go to all that shit after you've learned how to read and write and maybe write your name in cursive so you can sign documents. It's crazy.
Not to mention some documents you might want to read every now and again that are written in cursive.
Yeah, only in cursive. Uh-huh.
But hey, it's just the Constitution. I saw, I don't know who posted it. Go ahead.
Oh, real quick, just Gen X is the most self-sufficient, most do whatever you want, just leave me the fuck alone generation that there's been in a long time.
I can attest to that.
Not buying your bullshit. Fuck off. Just leave me alone. They don't want power. They don't want this. There's never been a Gen X president. It is kind of weird. We've had like 80-year-old presidents.
I was going to say, we're still about 25, 30 years out before you get a Gen X president.
I thought Obama would have been close, but he just missed it, I guess. He was pretty young. Yeah, Gen X is the generation of just fucking leave me alone. We're the latchkey kids.
The ones who are left alone as children.
Right.
Yeah. Defend for themselves.
Continue that shit. Just keep leaving us alone.
Yeah, I'm good with it. I can make cheese toast and watch a fucking cartoon. Leave me alone. But I saw a post. I thought it would be easy to find. I thought it was on YouTube because you know how you'll be scrolling, watching stuff on your phone there, and there's a post. It's not a video. It's not a short. It's some kind of post, whatever that means. And it was like, this should frighten the fuck out of everybody. Waking up to a 6-inch screen, going to work in front of a 15-inch screen for 8 hours, coming home to relax, quotation, in front of a 70-inch screen, and then go to bed again with your 6-inch screen. This should frighten the fuck out of everybody. And then it was the guy who plays guitar. His channel name is Music is Win. And his reply was, yeah, that is pretty scary. But it's even scarier to break a string during your solo on stage. I'm like, yeah, they're both fucked up. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty crazy shit.
I remember as a kid having my dad, tell us we need to not just sit in front of the television, get outside and do something. It's the idiot box. It's going to make you stupid. Well, look at all the information I get from this. How can it make me stupid? Like I'm getting direct information. Seems like that'd make you smarter. Like school, right? You go to school, you get information direct from your teacher. It's the same thing, sort of. Now I look around and I just want to scream, you need to put that damn thing down. It's going to make you stupid. Don't just sit in front of the screen. Get outside, go do something. Mostly I yell that at myself. So I find myself sitting in front of my 6-inch screen way too much. Yeah, hard lesson learned, NDB. Not all information is good information.
Yes, Justin, I have seen those videos of Stevie Ray Vaughan breaking a string and then finishing up before he switched out the guitar. And those were like fucking, 18s, I think, at the bottom, going up to about an 85 on top. That dude played fucking barbed wire strings. Those things were so thick. I do think they were 13, though, truly at the bottom. I'm pretty sure, which is insane. I struggle with my 10s. Let's find out
Mr.
what it
Out.
was. Yeah, he started a 13 on his high E, going up to a 58 on his low E. Now, I do have a very weird hybrid set that starts at a 10, but it does go up to a 56, which is extremely heavy for a normal guitar set. But I do have a 25.5-inch scale length that I prop tune with quite a bit, and I need that. But that's just nuts. This thick-ass string. Sick! And there are people in the community of YouTube and various other guitar places that will tell you that you need those thick strings to get that sound. No, you need Stevie Ray Vaughan's hands and soul and spirit to make those sounds. It ain't got nothing to do with the fucking string.
Yeah, if it was the strings, everybody could sound like Stevie.
Did he? I didn't know he dropped to 11. I just knew the infamous 13 for sure. What's up? Well, speaking of guitar,
today,
I am
today I just want to tell you about my day.
No, go.
I'm going to be behind a warehouse where trucks pick up, whatnot. And
I thought you were
about
going to say
20
smoking with the bad kids.
Yeah, this is where I'm working again today. We're just going to sit back there and make sure no semis take really wide turns and run into them. We put out like 9 cones, 1 sign, stand around all day and talk. It's boring though, man. I want a flag. It makes time go by so much faster, I've realized, when you actually have to do shit like that. I mean, having a little break is nice every once in a while, but dude, I've been on a break for like a month. Give me some work.
You could always go be a construction worker.
Yeah. Maybe 15 years ago. I don't know how much my body would appreciate that now.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. Well, that's not true. It just took me a long time to get to a position where I'm doing it comfortably. I'm just so out of shape.
Now, one guy offered me a job to work construction, but part of it is down in a hole wearing a mask with my lungs. Now,
nope, not a good
the
idea.
last 2 times I wore a mask and worked, like at work, my lung collapsed. The last 2 times. So I don't want to exert myself while I'm wearing a mask. It's just not a good idea for me. What? They're out of small ice? Let's get it at the other one, I guess. Have I on the side of the ice?
Hard to beat good pellet ice.
Righto. Though for some reason it's much harder to keep that kind of machine clean. That's what we got the last time we got an ice maker. Because I can control the water the ice is made from that way. If it's just one of those ice makers on your fridge and you put a filter on it, yeah, that don't filter out all that fluoride and all that fucking forever chemicals that goes through the city pipe. So I used distilled water in our machine. And I used to have one back in the day that made the little, I don't know what you call it, like a little dome with a hole in the backside of it, basically, kind of where we are. No, a little domey looking ice ground, about a 3/4 of an inch around or whatever. And it was good and it was great, and I could keep it clean pretty regular. And then it went out, and we were like, do we need another one? And we just happened to be somewhere, probably at Costco, and saw that we could get the small ice. Like, Sonic is what she was thinking. It'll be Sonic ice. Technically, it's not like that. It's not that airy, but it is small, little tiny, tiny cubes. But for some reason, when I run those, like, it has a built-in cleaning cycle. And when you run it, like, the water it dumps when you dump it out, I put it in my little clear carafe thing to be able to see if there's little floaties or whatever in there. And man, it takes about a good 6 cycles to get all that gone. It didn't used to take that many to do that back in the day for the normal sized ice. I guess it's the remelt that happens quicker because it sits there before you get to it. Hi again, are you back? Hi again. Baby, you got the hot damn. Daddy's trying to do stuff. Yeah, you can't. No.
It's warm here today. It's already 60 degrees when I woke up.
It's 73 degrees right now.
Dang.
Yeah, it's been warming up real good.
Sure, it's that way.
Oh, but it's gonna rain.
Not here. Well, they haven't said it's gonna rain. We'll see.
It's supposed to
I
rain.
used to listen to, I Wish It Would Rain by the Temptations usually every morning after I get my flaggers.
Sorry, I got interrupted trying to finish that thought of, went down the whole rabbit hole of we're not supposed to drink cold liquids back in the day. I think that was during that time when I was looking into copper vesseling water and making the copper thing happen, and tried that. And it's fine, but the cups get this weird black, like, I guess it's a tarnishing occurring.
Probably an oxidation.
Really hard to get off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard to get that back off, and it just turned into a whole thing. But during that period of looking into whether that's really good for you or not, and watching videos, is when I kept seeing that same guy from, I guess, somewhere over there with the, different beliefs. What are you doing? You found something. Anyway, saying that, we shouldn't drink cold drinks, that it does bad things to our internal systems. And so I tried, but I just can't do, I've never liked warm or temperate, room temperature tea, or heaven forbid hot tea.
I find that hard to believe, though. I find it hard to believe that cold drinks are bad for us when most of the water that comes out of the ground or this or that is cold.
It's cold, like streams and water and wells. And all that. Yeah, it's kind of
ice cold.
That's perfectly correct. So. Now that being said, I do drive Michelle nuts because I don't take my medicine. I never have taken any kind of pills or anything with a cold liquid, because for me, it feels like it tightens my throat up to where it makes those pills harder to swallow than it would with just room temperature water. I keep our bottles that are full of my microplastics, my daily required intake of microplastics. We keep those at room temperature. We don't even put any in the fridge because I just don't like my water that cold when I'm drinking it. I'd rather have it room temperature. But I don't want anything else room temperature. I'm such a freak. God, how did she put up with me? Anyway, I'm blessed. I know. You're so funny. You're so funny. Just parking there and staring at me. Yeah, blinking away. I love you too. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. So I got sidetracked. I'm sorry. Guitar. So, yeah, shout out. If you guys aren't familiar with the channel by a gentleman named Michael Palmisano, I'll link it to you. He does amazing guitar-related reactions to new bands. Like he sits there with his guitar in hand, plugged into his Tremonti amp, and breaking down what they're doing. Like not just, oh, this is cool, or, oh, great music, and like some of those, reaction channels do. He sits there and goes, oh, that's crazy that they went to this third instead of that fourth, or this root instead of that whatever, and, it helps you understand the music construction and things like that. And I've been a huge fan, like literally for years. And I knew that he offered a course that you could get going with and do like personal calls and break down your techniques and teach you things. And I was always wishing to do it, but it was always a bit out of my price range. And I just, never did. Because again, $300 or $400 a year, I just couldn't swing that. So it was, I had gotten into this other group that I've been doing guitar stuff with, trying to learn theory and how to assemble songs and stuff like that. And it's okay. I've enjoyed it. I've learned a few things. It's taught me a different way to practice and some good stuff from Charlie Wallace and his crew over there at Guitar Mastery. Shout out. But it's just gotten to where I feel like I'm stagnating again with it, because they tend to focus on styles of music sometimes that I'm just not the best fan of and don't really get into as much. And so I kind of lose the thread. And then when I come back next week for the call, I'm lost. I'm like, wait, what are y'all talking about? Because I've missed those lessons because it was about stuff I thought I didn't want to know or need. Baby, you can't eat that. Sorry, I'm dealing with the cat. Anyway. And like literally about 2-3 days ago, I was talking to Michelle about the fact that I may, instead of trying to save up for a new guitar or something like that, I might save up and go do Michael's course, because I really like him. He's a very family-oriented, there's a lot of good soul to this guy. When you watch his channel, you'll see it. And like a couple of days ago, we were in a car just talking about that I might just figure out a way to do it. And last night, he happened to be doing this thing with his live presentation where he was giving away a Zack Myers PRS guitar. And, I knew I couldn't win it because I'm not in the courses. That's how it all was tied in. But I thought I would at least watch the live thing as I was nodding off last night to just see who won, because I kind of have seen some of the people there in chat a few times and getting to know who they are in the chat. And he announced it. It was cool. Everybody thanking this dude. And of course, my name tends to draw attention in chats. It's done that a couple of times in the live courses with the other group. And someone mentioned the Flat Earth head name in the chat there, which brought it to his attention. And I guess it was just meant to be, aligned with the universe, whatever you want to call it. But because he noticed that and then said he was going to give away a free course, he fucking gave it to me. Dude, like, I couldn't believe. I'm like, what? No fucking way.
That's
dude. I was
awesome.
just talking to my wife about this 2 days ago. He was like, yeah, just email me and I'll get you set up. And I'm like, come on, dude, you can't just do it. Give it to somebody else. I don't think that, I wasn't even here for the whole show and all this, He was like, no, just send the email. I was blown away. I couldn't believe it. It's
He's a
believable.
flat earther.
You think it could be? I was wondering if the name didn't make it happen. I really did. I'm sure I'll get into a conversation with him about it at some point. He'll have to ask what the name's about, or he'll go to my channel and see, or whatever. I can't imagine it's not going to come up at some point. But yeah, I'm blown away. I can't believe that I just kind of willed it into existence, or the universe aligned the right way for me because I was talking about it, or I don't know, but I was blown away. I couldn't believe that shit. So sure enough, a few minutes later, he returned the email with the little link to his site. And I watched the first couple of courses, and I'm like, yeah, this is cool. I'm gonna be pumped up about this one for sure.
Somewhere Daz is doing a happy dance.
Guitar. Right? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Dawn made it.
She was here. She just couldn't figure out where the sound was coming from.
Right?
Had to find her glasses.
So, oh yeah, y'all are all over it. I just got back to chat again. It said saw Dawn, and then I scrolled up. Yeah, you guys are right. All about that power of thought and manifestation, and you just have to make it happen, I guess.
That's all there is to it. just make it happen.
Not Michael Myers, Zack Myers. I really don't even know who that is either. I'm just saying it because I know the guitar from being a PRS fan. I had seen it, that they had put it out. It's like a Les Paul shape, but it's got an F hole on the top bow. Or bow, I don't know, whatever that part of the guitar. And it was like this weird purple color, and yeah.
And Regina, I think he's more than just body language. He's like
body language,
brain stuff.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm amazed by Chase Hughes. He's pretty impressive. And I think it's his ability to see through bullshit. You would assume he's a flat earther, and you'd be right. I'm almost positive. I've never heard him commit or say definitively, but he's made enough references and said enough things that
oh yeah, okay.
Some folks around here would call dog whistles a flat earth dog whistle. Things you'll only hear if you're a flat earther. But yeah, I'm almost positive.
Oh, I found a new fun game to play at the bar.
Oh god,
I got a frequency generator, right? Well, when you get to about 15,000 hertz, old people can't hear that shit no more. Like old people like me, I don't even hear nothing. But younger people, oh, they hear it. And it annoys the piss out of them. Just hit it for a second, they all start looking around. What the hell is that? All the old people are like, what? What are you talking about? Haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna. I tested it out on my roommate. He's like, you don't hear that. Nope, not at all.
Nope, that's what tinnitus is all about.
So it is true. There is, once you hit certain frequencies, older people don't hear it, but the youngins still do. Man, I want a bumper sticker that says, sorry, but I have to do the speed limit.
It doesn't have the "this vehicle is GPS monitored" sticker on it?
It should.
It should.
We got the Wounded Warrior Project sticker on there, some other one, but nothing about, yeah, we have to drive, you know, according to the rules.
I'd ask. I see those all the time. on commercial vehicles. The vehicles being GPS monitored. Like, oh, yeah, guess you kind of got to go the speed limit then, don't you? This vehicle is monitored by GPS that is being monitored by an AI. Thank you very much. It's being monitored by probably nobody.
My GPS monitor is an asshole. That's crazy, dude. They can see everything from their phones now with all these new apps and shit. They can go to any. There's like 400 something trucks in the fleet. They can go to anyone, check the mileage, check the oilage, see if you hit any braking too hard, if you're accelerating too fast. I mean, it knows everything. It's insane.
Yeah, I'm with you, Big Pine. I think we are under the thumb of the computer overlords and probably have been for longer than we'd care to admit, but it's just going to get worse. Like, as dumb as this Generation Alpha is, they're just going to be looking for ways to crawl under the thumb of a computer overlord. Whatever computer overlord they can... The first computer overlord that's going to be willing to put their thumb down upon them, that's who they're going to take.
Especially if they can get an implant or two that helps, keep them all snugly and safe at night. Oh, wow, Jack. I'm definitely sorry to hear that. That's crazy. I've never heard of an ocular migraine. I know Michelle, when she starts, she used to have them, regularly. And it would be what you call squiggles. That's what her and Haley, our daughter, same thing. I'm getting the squiggles. That means they're going to have a migraine at some time in the near future.
Uh-huh.
But what you're describing, flashing colors and all that, well, maybe that is what they see. I don't know.
I get whooshy.
But whooshy. Okay.
Whooshy. Like the signal
everything
and my optical nerve goes so slow that my brain is just like a few steps behind from what I see. So when you look around, things are kind of whooshy. It's like that signal's just slowed down or whatever, and things aren't in line and synced up the way they should be. Then I know a migraine's coming on.
Yeah, I rarely get headaches at all. When I do, it's usually right behind my eye.
Maybe you're surrounded by vampires, Melissa. You just don't know it. They move so fast they can stay in your periphery while they're battling werewolves and trying to find some human female that's into bestiality.
Huh?
Or whatever that movie was. Last 3 migraines I had migraines, but I did not have the headache, which is always an interesting experience. I have all the other symptoms of the migraine minus the headache.
Oh. I'm sick of working in Greenville. Yeah, but there was something else I wanted to bring up. The article, it's gone. What was something you shared in chat a couple days ago, Walter?
In the show prep or here in the call?
Yeah, show prep.
There's no telling. Let me go see. I have been in catted even worse now. I have a bender in my arms. Give me a second. That's Daddy's big baby. Oh, that's my big baby. Yeah, that's my big baby. Show prep.
The New York Post is reporting that the Yellowstone's about ready to erupt.
Doesn't it do that like every 45 minutes or whatever?
Not Faithful? Well, Old Faithful, yes. This is the entire Yellowstone caldera.
Caldera. Yeah. That one is like how many thousands of years overdue?
Yeah, the new study finds magma brimming below the surface.
Oh, snap. So that one's supposed to be a pretty big one.
Oh, yeah.
That's what they say.
That's what FEMA says.
Oh, great. FEMA's involved.
Well, this was the one they put out like in 2008, maybe. It was a while back. When they were talking about the eruption of the caldera.
So was it the thing about the ancient weapon forged from a meteorite?
I'm not sure. I thought it was newer than that. I thought it was just a couple days ago you put it in.
Okay, let me go see.
Yeah, we could already talk about it. I know there was something I was like, oh, wow, we got to talk about this.
All right. Well, so there's a bunch here that don't have a picture. Indoor cats versus outdoor cats. That was the last thing I drawn. I think that was just last night, though.
Yeah, that was.
Okay, let me go try again.
The number one snack that the Artemis II crew wants when they return to Earth is so relatable. Like the number one snack, there's like 4 people. And you literally polled them on what snacks they wanted when they got back. And they all, the 4 people apparently had this.
They all wanted the same thing.
The crew's top request upon returning to Earth was uncrusted sandwiches. What a bunch of bitches. Highlighting a craving for familiar comfort food after 10 days in space.
Uncrusted? What are you, fucking 7?
Right. Why the fuck would you remove the crust? That's the best part. It's where all the vitamins are.
Uncrusted sandwich.
Snack brand Uncrustables offered the crew a lifetime supply, sparking excitement and playful envy among fans eager to try the astronaut lifestyle. There we go. Yep.
There you go. It's
there you go.
Advertisement.
What would you like when you return? I would like Uncrustables. Specifically Uncrustables. Of all the Uncrustables that Uncrustables makes, the peanut butter and jelly Uncrustable is my favorite Uncrustable. So if I were to have a snack when I return to Earth, I would like it to be Uncrustables. And for that, they get a fucking lifetime supply.
Fucking advertisement. I wonder if the astronauts, because I'm sure they blow smoke up their asses the whole time and like most of their lives.
I think it's probably part of the physical.
But I bet they keep them away from people like us.
Yes, I think all types of people avoid people like us.
I don't know what I'd say if I met an astronaut. Like, really, dude? I think you're full of shit. Straight up. I don't think I could sit there and coddle some astronaut's feelings.
Are you only an astronaut if you go into space? Like, are there non-space traveling astronauts?
I don't know. Katy Perry's an astronaut, apparently.
If you're a B team and you don't ever make it, like, are you an astronaut because you never actually went? Or are you always training to be astronaut?
Training. Yeah. I don't know.
And has anybody bothered to tell the Artemis 2 crew that they've still never left the Earth's atmosphere? Even if we buy their narrative, they still haven't left Earth's atmosphere. They've only, made it a little bit past halfway?
Okay. And way beyond the moon now.
Yeah. Well, the moon, I think, marks the halfway point.
Yeah.
You still got to go twice as far before you get out the atmosphere.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But whatever, yeah, Katy Perry's an astronaut, sure.
Yeah. Go, Katy.
I just saw a picture of her.
There's something about her recently.
I did too. She was on a date with Justin Trudeau at Coachella. What did you hear?
Something horrible. I don't even know if I can repeat it.
That's
like
funny.
Somebody, real. I bet you could pull up an article and find something about it. But, man,
just give me another keyword beyond Katy Perry. Something else that would differentiate that from the other mindless Katy Perry stories that are out there.
Diddler.
On the roof?
I thought he was the Marvel villain.
It was more like a DC one.
Don't mess with the diddler.
Somebody is saying that Katy Perry diddled her and has receipts. I don't know. I just heard this one yesterday.
How much does one pay for a Katy Perry diddle?
For the rest of your life, probably.
Drummer joke. Damn it. I keep going back to chat. Oh, go.
I was just going to do a disclaimer. Just heard this. All that kind of stuff. Because I'd be pissed if someone accused me of that and, it was just totally unfounded, blah, blah, blah. I'd be fucking irate. So I don't know. But yeah, somebody's accusing Katy Perry.
Looks like
of being not so nice.
Ruby Rose seems to be the
who?
Yeah, exactly.
There was one.
This is from 20 years ago. She's an actress in Australia. The Australian actress Ruby Rose has accused Katy Perry of sexually assaulting her at a Melbourne nightclub almost 20 years ago. Rose, known for Orange is the New Black and Batwoman, made the allegation on social media on Sunday. A representative for Perry, the pop star now dating the former Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, denied the claim. The allegations being circulated on social media by Ruby Rose about Katy Perry are not only categorically false, they are dangerous, reckless lies, the statement said. Ms. Rose has a well-documented history of making serious public allegations on social media against various individuals, claims that have been repeatedly denied by those named. Well, there you go.
Shocker.
Right?
They
She made a claim and the people denied it, so you know she's wrong. Rose 40 accused Perry 41.
They did it.
On the social media platform Threads while replying to a post about the singer's comments on Justin Bieber's performance at Coachella. Katy Perry sexually assaulted me at Spice Market nightclub in Melbourne. Who gives a shit what she thinks? Rose said. She claimed that Perry rubbed her vagina on my face. Rose said she was in her early 20s at the time of the alleged encounter. All right.
That's just how you say hello in Melbourne.
So $1,500 and a lifetime of
Well,
trauma.
we call each other cunt all the time.
That's right. And when you're in a nightclub, all the pheromones get mixed up. You really got to get in there to know who's who.
So you said Justin Bieber at Coachella. Remember when Coachella had good bands, like music, like actual music at it?
No.
I did. Of course, that was back when I thought Maynard was cool and like Tool and stuff too. So I guess that does have a lot to say about it all. You're so naughty, Miss Dawn. I was just going up through the chat to see who might have missed. I noticed one of her comments, apparently about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but that's all I'm going to say. Oh, happy birthday to your wife, Randall. I just saw that going back up through there.
Absolutely. That could be a rough day for you.
Hang and Crustables. Well, that's almost what Dawn was talking about. I will stop. Stop. Wow, I hadn't watched Fifth Element in a long time. Justin.
Me either.
Oh, Zach, was it about the dream spaces and the weird art exhibit with the sleeping beds and all that? Was that it?
I think that was it.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So this guy his name is Adam. Adam Haar. I guess that's Horowitz, and he does these installations at art museums and things. But he's also a cognitive scientist, and he is the CEO of DUST, D-U-S-T, which is a group that messes around with your dream states. And what it is, he creates these devices that start working as you go into REM sleep. You're like, attached to sensors and things like that. But it is the Fluid Interface Group at the MIT Media Lab. He and his team have developed tools to detect your hypnagogic pre-sleep state and use that to guide it, use tools to guide it, and you transform your sleep into a medium for creativity, research, and artistic expression. So it's basically a glove that's fitted with biosensors, and which is a flex sensor in the fingers and a pulse oximeter for the full description. They monitor the body's transition into sleep. It targets the hypnagogia, that state between waking and sleep, called sleep onset, where the brain produces a quality of thought that is associative and loosely connected, and not constrained by the logic structures of full wakefulness. In the past, folks like Salvador Dali used to hold a key over a metal plate as he dozed, so that when he fell asleep and his hand relaxed, the key would drop and the sound would wake him. And he would then go in and paint some of his psychotic, crazy, surrealist stuff, which is one of my favorite painters, by the way. Also, Thomas Edison did something similar with steel balls. Don't you do it. They were both trying to catch that hypnagogic state. But Dormio, who? Dormio, where'd this person's name come from?
Dormio.
Sounds like an app.
Dormio. I know. It might be an app. Anyway, it does
like
it with biosensors.
Mario's cousin.
So
anyway, this thing
slightly retarded cousin.
Right? Oh, yeah. But when Dormio, which is apparently the app, detects that a person is nearing the sleep onset, the app plays pre-recorded audio cues, words and phrases related to a chosen subject. The person still in that state incorporates those cues into their thoughts and reports their experience aloud when the app prompts them to wake. This process, called target dream incubation, found that post-sleep creative performance increases after targeted dream incubation, meaning users became more creative in their thinking. Through the glove, they were able to steer the content of what their sleeping brain generates. Another project where Adam Horowitz tests his dreams is in the Dream Hotel. Working with artist Karsten Holyer, he designed a series of museum installations, each one a room in which a person goes to sleep under conditions engineered to produce a specific kind of dream. Dream Hotel number 1 uses a bed that rocks participants to sleep on a motorized platform, a rotating replica of the Amanita muscaria mushroom spinning overhead, and audio stimuli chosen for their association with flight. In the study and data collected afterward, the report says that 67% of participants reported dreams involving flying. That's pretty crazy. Hotel room number 2, titled Communal Dreams, moved the project to the MIT Museum, where 3 participants at a time entered a sculptural environment filled with pulses of light, sound, and motion, and they all fall asleep together. Created for the Lighten Up on Biology and Time exhibition, the piece turns shared sleep into a form of theater where the audience becomes the installation and not just participants. The same logic, wait, I lost my thread. There it is. The same logic runs through Boreal Dreams, a collaboration with artist Jacob Steenson that premiered at the Tribeca Film Festival in 2025. Here, the film brings participants into an immersive environment built from footage and sounds of the boreal forest, a biome under pressure from climate change. Then, after the film ends, hang on, sip of water.
And remember, kids, be sure to wear your gloves.
After the film ends, participants take an overnight audio soundtrack home designed to continue the forest imagery into sleep. This approach allows Horowitz to turn the film's second half into a moving picture and conclude it in the viewer's bedroom, in their dreams, without a screen. There's also Cyber Key to Dreams, which collects dreams from groups of people and feeds them into a system that reflects them back, connecting a person's past dreams to dreams from other minds, building a kind of distributed dream record. Project created with artist Agnieszka Korant, I probably murdered that name, and a team from MIT, was shown at the V&A Museum in London. Wordoid, also made with the artist, goes one step further with a hyperscanner to record brain activity from several people at once and renders those recordings as a holographic film where brains communicate without language but through moving lights. And then there's Dust. Yeah, Adam is building right now. He's designing it for everyone, and it teaches people to remember more of their dreams, to reduce nightmares, to have lucid dreams, and to address insomnia. Man, I need that. The tools underlying it, targeted audio cues, sleep onset detection, dream journaling, which is huge, with guided prompts, are the same tools that produced the research papers and the museum installation. The app is the part where the technology leaves the lab and enters the morning routine. So what connects all this is that Adam Horowitz holds his research, his art collaborations, and his teachings at MIT are not noise. That dreams are not noise. They are not random byproducts of the brain cleaning itself up at night. He imagines them as a system that generates thought, processes experience, and produces material that the waking mind can use. His works are an argument made in piezo-resistive fabric and motorized beds and overnight soundscapes and an app that we have all left a space of our lives unexamined. The devices and the means he builds is a set of tools for uncovering it and finding out what happens there when we do. So yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I wonder how many degrees of separation there are from this project to Robert Monroe.
Oh, I'm sure that plays part of it.
Wasn't there an issue with some of the Gateway tapes going around because they were like negative?
I don't know what.
Weren't there like some bad ones? Like
it wasn't that there were bad ones at all. It was that by the time you get to that fourth or fifth tape, you've already done so much work with your dreams and your sleep and your different states of consciousness that it's quite easy to come across lurking things that are there all the time. You just aren't aware of them as they suck your soul dry. But these techniques that Robert Monroe worked out allow you to become very cognizant of those things. That's part of why the lady I was with at the time, Cindy, and I finally quit messing with it, because it kept invoking things at night that she had not built up the capabilities to deal with quite yet. Although I was quite fluent in dealing with them, it did become quite a chore to keep them off me and her. And every night was a fight. And I got kind of weary of it too. So we just kind of stopped cold turkey and quit doing the tapes. I subsequently warned anyone I ever offered the tape to, my buddy Mike, I'm having trouble with my grip or something going on down my throat. It's really bugging me. Sorry. Try not to cough and choke on y'all. Anyway, I warned anybody that I suggested try it out, that they would definitely get to a point in the Gateway tapes. Baby, you got to get down. Hold down. Sorry. I warned them that definitely would be a possibility that they would encounter such things. And at that time, without access to the How to Fight Monsters information, it was hard to explain some of the techniques to keep those creatures at bay or to eliminate them thoroughly. Again, it is a process. But the tapes themselves did not invoke or make those things appear. They're there all the time, waiting for those states of the mind to change to the frequency where they can siphon off the loosh that they're seeking. these tapes and these techniques just make you aware of them and able to actually deal with them once you get to that probably 7th or 8th tape. You just got to make it through that rough patch when you finally become aware of them and like, oh shit, what's that thing over in the corner walking my way?
Unless you can hit focus 15, at which point you can apparently manipulate time.
What? There you go. This dude knows his shit.
Oh, I'm just displaying it. I'm reading it. The CIA gave a release of the Monroe Institute's introduction to the Gateway Program, whatever the fuck it is. A little four-page intro.
Baby.
I am more than my physical body. Because I am more than physical matter, I can perceive that which is greater than the physical world. I deeply desire to expand and experience, to know, to understand, to control, to use such greater energies and energy systems as may be beneficial and constructive to me and those who follow me. Also, I deeply desire the help and cooperation, the assistance, the understanding of those individuals whose wisdom, development, and experience is equal to or greater than my own. I ask their guidance and protection from any influence or any source that might provide me with less than my stated desires. That's a fucking mouthful. But that's the gateway affirmation. And for 5 days and 6 nights in the residential program at the Monroe Institute, it'll only cost you $2,895. Apply now to book your retreat.
Oh, wow. Yeah, actually, Ian, I was literally thinking about, I don't know how you say it correctly, mullein, whatever, the herb that's great for your lungs. And I was actually thinking that just as I'm choking today. I'm thinking, man, I need that today. I also think fenugreek and thyme was one I used to use when I would have these issues. Seasonal change, I'm sure, on top of me still kind of recovering is part of it. But yeah, it's very frustrating today. Oh, sorry. I gave you an extra at there, Sherry. Oh, you coming to join us, Dawn? I see you asked for the link. Come hang out.
It ought not be much more than a click or two to get in. Unless you don't have Teams downloaded. But even then, they might have a web-based version. Like Skype had. That you can use without having to actually sign up and shit.
Indeed, Ella, you are correct. Local herbs, vegetables, fruit, and honey are really great for your immune system. And I do as much of that as I can do. I have local friends here who give me stuff they have grown, tomatoes, cucumbers, things like that. So I do my best to stay on top of that. However, part of this lovely, and I didn't even know this, like I assumed all the extra mucus and coughing and all that I was doing over the last year was me having really slacked down on my cannabis consumption through burning it. Like I have become more of an edible guy. You know, I'll still burn some, but it's not a like daily, all day grind like it had become. And so that I thought was part of why I was constantly having just like waking up, having to, I'm sorry, this is all gnarly and gross, but you know, having to hack out something or choke all night or whatever. I just assumed I was still getting out some of the stuff. But it turns out part of this disease is that those muscles that are in your like throat, back of your sinuses, all that stuff that are constantly at work dealing with those things for you while you're not even really aware of it, is not working correctly. And so it makes you have extra phlegm, extra crap that normally would be dealt with kind of behind the scenes. But that's not working anymore for me because of the acetylcholine not getting to those muscles correctly, being attacked by my nervous system, my immune system. So it is a constant thread in all the chats and all the little groups saying, has anyone figured out a way to deal with this? I can't use Mucinex. I can't use, any of the over-the-counter thing, which you shouldn't be anyway. Those things are horrible for you. But even if you were a person who was inclined to take those things, you're not supposed to with this disease because it can cause an increase in your symptoms. And that's the last thing you want, because as your symptoms increase, it's kind of like a domino effect of your system just kind of getting overdone. And then suddenly you're having a breathing crisis, and next thing you know, you're on a respirator at the hospital. So that is the last thing I ever want to do. And told Michelle, don't ever let them do to me, no matter what happens. But that's a whole nother discussion. Anyway, yeah, it's just part of the disease. But it just seems like with the seasonal change happening here right now, it's increasing it. So, yeah, fun. And I'm trying not to choke on y'all, so I'll shut up. Ah, damn it. Oh, wait, what stops the spasms and loosens it? I missed it. Let me go back up. Oh, Lord. Lobelia? I don't know that one. Is that something you've done, or is that something I can acquire? Just talk to me. You've got my info. Let me know.
I'm going to need to go freshen my coffee.
What? Not you, her. Oh, my friend wants to know it. Oh, well, that link we gave you is going to get you on the show, not in the chat.
Yeah,
or I guess it would get you in the chat too. But your friend is welcome to come hang out with us and talk. That's not what I meant. I'm just saying I don't want them to.
We can try this
hop on that. I think they're good. What's up? Yeah, caveman. I haven't seen you in a minute.
You can give him that link. That might be the one you're looking for. That's to the actual live chat minus the video. There should be just a chat link.
Rizzo, baby. Goodness.
All right,
hey,
I'm going to go eat coffee.
Pie.
I'll be right back.
Hey, sweetie pie. Well, I mentioned the indoor cat versus outdoor cat thing. And this is all, like, this has been a thing for me since day one that has bugged me, is that, where I live with the trucks that come through for about at least 4 to 5 months out of the year, I get trucks that just pile in front of my house back and forth, back and forth. And we've literally lost at least 2, if not 3, outdoor cats to those trucks, which breaks my heart every time. So this time around, the plan was just for this lovely lady here who's pacing in front of me demanding attention to be the cat that we kept indoors and never had her go out. Excuse me. However, she brought more kittens with her when she came over here, didn't you? And so we had 6 at one point in the house. Sorry. And so it became a whole thing of actually 7 cats in the house. Anyway, like, I think I even mentioned it one time on the show where Spot was on the counter and he was looking out the window at the tree out there. And I know they make the little chattering noise when they see birds in the trees and all that, but he wasn't looking at that tree. He was looking up in the sky and just made this mournful meow of like, I want to be out there in that. And it broke my heart. And it really made me feel bad for keeping these cats indoors and not letting them go out. And so that led me down the whole rabbit hole back then of indoor versus outdoor. And the thing is always a balance, a fine line of your outdoor cats have more access to stimulation and, natural cat behaviors, but they're under much more significant danger of, getting run over, having somebody do something bad to them. Cats definitely have less access to certain stimuli. They don't have the exposure to the traffic and the predators and the disease and all that. They do live 10 to 15 years longer than outdoor cats. But what is the quality of that indoor life? And as I said, the advantages of outdoor for cats is definitely the able to live their instinct, chase prey and do their whole territorial thing and their intercommunication with tails and scents and eyes and all the things and bites. Are you biting me again, city girl? She's not biting me. She's just getting my attention like she does. And now she's grooming my hand while I try to use the mouse. Are you grooming, Daddy? Yeah. Anyway, but the advantages versus the disadvantages of indoor living, well, the disadvantages are definitely they can't express their natural behaviors for the most part. They want to hunt, they want to do all their things, but they really, unless you give them the correct environment to climb and hide and engage in hunting with each other or with toys or with little electronic runaround doodads, then they can definitely have stress-related conditions and start acting out and become psychotic, literally, over it. So you definitely have to become very active in your indoor cats' lives. You have to play with them every day, at least 10 or 15 minutes every day, and provide places where they can climb and perch and hunt and hide and all that. So it definitely seems to me if you take the time to become that active cat parent, that the extra 10 to 15 years they get by being indoors, away from those outdoor dangers, can be a very enriched, a very enriched life. It can work out. You just have to make it that way for them. It's not going to be them making it that way for themselves. And I mean, do things. That's right. You have to interact with them. You want to make sure there's plenty of play places, scratching pads. Perches are huge. You want perches. They like to be up high. Baby, I can't get to a keeper. You got to get down. Yeah. It's another though. You're just plopping right in front of it over and over. But yeah, high places, get the cat trees. If you can make you like a cat wall with little perches and hidey holes and stuff, that's my next project, is actually to catify that back room with better. I mean, right now they have access to every high place in the house. The way I placed their trees in the living room lets them get up on top of these big entertainment center cabinets that we have there in the living room, where Michelle and I have displayed a few of our little collectible things. They're constantly up on top of those. They're on top of her shelf over here with all of her different yarns on it. The top shelf was full of like bins and stuff, but they definitely have cleared that out to make it a permanent perch up there. So they have plenty of high places, but I want it to be more. I want it to be like, steps and stuff. I've been talking to our buddy next door who's quite a little carpenter guy, and he has a few ideas. Y'all be nice. Ooh, y'all are being something this morning. I don't even know the moon phase. I haven't been outside at night in a normal way in quite a while. Where we at? About halfway? Where's my phone? It should tell me.
No, it was just a crescent. Just a starting
okay.
crescent yesterday.
I just wondered if that was why they're acting so crazy.
My phone won't connect with my truck. Don't like it.
Wow, so this article is saying that walking your cat on a leash is not the best idea, because if you encounter someone walking along with a dog on a leash, then it becomes a whole thing, and it could be either a runaway and getting choked by your leash or hurt or whatever, or them not being able to get away from the animal that's trying to hurt them, all that. They say that the better way is to use either a cat stroller or one of those cat bubble backpacks. That way they're out there and able to see the outdoors, but no risk of trauma, attacks. Hey, buddy, are you back?
My cat used to just walk around the block with us. I'd go walking around the block taking pictures, and she'd just cruise right along with us.
Oh, they probably would do that too. The outdoor cats, anytime I go out there and go across and walk and go visit my tree and all that, they always come across the road and walk with me. So they will all probably do that from indoors. But again, Daddy don't want to let you out. Daddy don't want to let him out. No. Them old trucks. Yeah, them old trucks. Fender, please don't eat my mic. He's literally chewing on it. He's done. You got enough iron? Yeah. You came to the right place. Yeah. Yeah, he did. He did. Man, we got this little... Is there one right here? This is where it is. I think must have already relocated it. So imagine a tribble. If you're not a Star Trek person, I can't help you. But imagine a little tiny fur ball. And it's made out of rabbit fur that Michelle ordered. So it gives them the, reality of an actual fur, not some kind of fiber that's man-made or some kind of DuPont crap. It's fur from a rabbit. Sorry, Josh. And that has become his new nighttime sounding, the whole, not just with that little snake that I finally hit enough for him not to find every night. This is these are triggering it. It is loud, territorial sounding, and it goes on for 10, 15 minutes now. Whereas used to, if I heard him doing it at night with that little cloth snake, I would tell him what a good boy he is for bringing Daddy that old snake, and he would put it down outside the door and be quiet. But these, I guess because there's 2 or 3 floating around the house now, I can't find one. There was one here, I thought, when I came in here. That might be what they were tussling over just a few minutes ago. So anyway, yeah, that has become his favorite new thing to bring to Daddy's door. When I get out in the morning, there's at least 2 of them, if not all 3 of them, sitting there. And he has definitely let me know he brought them every time. Huh, buddy? Are you proud of yourself? You got them. You got them. Yeah, you got them. You got them, Daddy. You got them. Yeah. Yeah. The main thing, though, is just getting to know your cat. Is what I'm kind of getting to the end of the article here. Getting to know them as individuals. They're all different. They all have different play styles. They all have different needs. Oh, this is talking about spaying and neutering is definitely critical. And what else? Oh, don't declaw your animal. Please don't declaw your animal. Some people even tell you not to clip their nails. Some cat experts will say don't even clip your nails. Basically, if you cut the tip of your finger off, you'll be fucked, just like they are. But especially don't do that to your outside animals because that's part of their defense system and their hunting system and all that. But even your indoor cats, there's these things, and it's in the other room. So imagine you've created a wooden box, say 1.5 feet by 6 or 7 inches wide. And on that box, that box, you can now cut all kind of holes out. Here's a round hole. Here's a L-shaped hole. Here's a heart-shaped hole. Here's a star-shaped hole. On the side, here's some portholes. And inside the bottom of that box is lined with sandpaper. And you put treats in that box so that when the cats reach in the box trying to scrape those treats up into their paw, which they can pick those up and put them in their mouth. They have quite nimble little pads there. You got some nimble little toe beans? Yeah. You got good little toe beans? Yeah. He is just needing attention today. Anyway, when they scratch for the treat, they trim and, take that edge off the front there so that they can't destroy your furniture or hurt you inadvertently by jumping, climbing on you and all that. So it definitely seems to be helping that. It's something new we just got recently. It doesn't damage the nerve like cutting can do if you're not careful, clipping and trimming. And I know a lot of people do it, and it's fine if you're doing it. I'm not saying don't do it. It's just not something we choose to do here. I've also seen some insane shit like little tiny cat claw condom. Sherry, did you write that down? Like a little cat claw condom that you slip over each individual each individual nail of their fucking foot. And they can be rainbow colored or they can be black or white or whatever. And you use some kind of like non-permanent adhesive that keeps them in place. And they can retract their claws still, allegedly, even though there's a weird little edge to them. And so I never bought them, but my son's wife did for their cat. And I told her, please make a video while you're attempting to put those on that cat, because I'd love to watch that. She said she attempted it with one and gave up. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of what I figured. That's what I figured.
We got some
cats
for
don't even
Shibby.
like you really touching their paws.
Right.
Shibby had some.
Oh.
Once upon a time when he started having a hard
Right.
time getting around, just because it was, no matter how short you'd cut his claws, they were still just sort of causing him issues. We tried to give him those just for some added traction on the hardwoods, but yeah, they were shit. We could get them on, but they wouldn't stay on.
Right. That's kind of what I figured, even with that adhesive or whatever it came in the pack, which I don't know even how you would do such a thing, but yeah. And I mean, doing it to a dog paw is a lot probably bigger to handle and easier to do, I would guess, than a cat. I don't know.
Yeah.
Believe that, huh? Oh, wow. I'm just playing catch up in chat. Don's out of control. Don't take that link back. Don't give Don a link. Ah.
Yeah, that's not the password for the orgy. That's just the safe word for the orgy.
What's that, cat cock?
Oh, what's going on? I lost internet connection there for a second. I come back to orgy this or what?
Damn right.
Right. Funny.
What the?
Hey, buddy, it's coming. He knows it's almost time. Yeah, it's almost time. Y'all are funny. Uh, what's don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. Don't do that. Coffee almost went over. Is it raining out there? Is that what I'm hearing? I don't know what that is.
It's a beautiful day.
Yep. Oh, buddy. I know. It's almost time. Don't scratch. Hey. He is insistent. He's like, I don't care what that clock says. It's time to be married.
Now.
Brr. You hear him?
No, you'd have to probably turn off your whatchamacallit.
Oh, true.
And I thought about that, Zach. That might help you too. Turning off your noise suppression when you're trying to be quiet. Might have to not try so hard.
Did that work?
Yep. That did work.
Come on. Here. Come to me. Come to me. Oh, no. Come on. Come up here. You were so happy in Daddy's arms. Yeah. No scratching. No fussing. Yeah. It's like, yeah, whatever, guy. Let's just do this. Oh, what a silly boy. Oh,
Hey, guys.
No.
I didn't know I was unmuted.
Oh.
Oh, please let these cones still be back here. We usually don't leave cones. Wow, come on, people.
Uh-oh.
There's just a bunch of fucking morons parked right where they got to work.
What? Apparently. Go ahead.
Oh, I gotta go. I'm just saying I love you.
All right, love you too.
Brother. Have a safe day.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Talk to you Friday. Probably.
Oh, Bender. You can make it. You only got 5 more minutes, bud.
You'll probably survive.
Yeah. Not if you ask him, though. That dude's about to fall out. Emaciated. All right. Let me turn this back on before I forget. Next show, it is noisier. How did I do that? Oh, there it is. All right. Is that better now?
Sounds good to me.
What happened to Mexico? My computer's acting funny. Apparently I missed it. Man, that was a rated Earth Gone type chat text. Oh man, I turned it off just a minute too soon. You guys could have heard that loud truck cranking up.
Well, it does a good job of blocking it out. I'll say that.
Yeah, I bet you can hear it still, though. Even though it just cranked, you can hear it rumbling live. You hearing that?
Uh-huh.
And when it starts, it's brum, and there it goes. And it'll be that way until we're gone, because he always does that before he comes out. He starts it from in the house. He's the young guy that was raised correctly, that's already apologized up front for his loud truck, and every time his buddies are over there and they're cooking out stuff, he sees me go into the house. He's always like, let us know if we make too much noise or anything. So, yeah, he was raised right. Definitely. It's not an old truck, actually. It's one he's got all modded up and fancied up. Some kind of special pipe on it, you know, to make the noise like the young kids do. Whereas we used to do everything we could to keep our truck from making that fucking noise. I'll have to ask them what year it is, or even what make and model, because I don't know stuff like that. I'm not a truck dude. I don't even play one on ironrealmmedia. Right. He wants it to sound like an old truck. You got it. Exactly. Hey, buddy. Are you dying? Is this it? Tell everybody bye. Tell them bye. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness.
Why do you want all that
dear.
extra stuff, Don? You get to the point. You get to the point.
I haven't even read it. I just know I have an idea what you're talking about.
Just no need for all that extra stuff. I mean, if there is, then there is. Like, if you're just not into it and all that extra time needs to be spent, then I get it. Like manufactured consent. I totally get that. Otherwise, there's just really no point for all the nonsense. How come you're not playing?
Bye.
Hello.
Tell everybody bye. Okay, guys. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much. It was good to be back.
Well, I just closed it out. Son of a bitch. Well, there'd be music playing, but for some reason it wasn't playing. And then I closed the damn thing out. So we love you. You guys have a great day. We will see you back here on Friday morning. God willing, and the left don't rise.
Or the caldera don't blow.
That's it. Provided the Great Lakes don't empty down into the Gulf of America. We should be seeing you Friday morning for more Ironworks. So until then, be good, be well, do good, do that shit well. We love you. Bye-bye.